अंडररेटेड है भाई। कौन सा अंडररेटेड है? ओके सो अगर आप लोग कल का पोस्ट देखते हो, सो इफ यू सी यस्टरडेज पोस्ट, लाइक आई पोस्टेड मेनी पोस्ट, सो द थिंग इज दैट इन सेंसेक्स एंड इवन इन निफ्टी ऑल्सो, so the highest put writing wherever it happened, I marked it. So if you look at yesterday, here was the highest put writing that happened, and that was the support, like that. From there it took finally the support and went up, and again in the morning, like call writing happened in the like other models we captured some put writing, but in the main model we saw only call writing. But as I said, like wait for the charts to bend. मतलब चार्ट्स बेंड होना आप मतलब थोड़ा सा शुरू हो जाए तो आप मतलब श्योर शॉट हो सकते हो, मतलब क्योंकि अच्छा खासा कॉल राइटिंग हुआ था. सो इट वाज this was 44 CR, this is 81 CR, 120 CR of call writing, so it was a good one. Okay, so you just have to wait for the charts to bend, and it nicely like came down after that. So even right at the top also further short happened, 37.7 CR, then 10 CR. Yes, so मेरा इंडिकेटर अंडररेटेड है, आई नो, बिकॉज क्या है कि मुझे वो सब नहीं आता है, मतलब वो मार्केटिंग गिमिक्स वाला जो चीज़ है ना, वो नहीं आता है मुझे. मतलब मैं साफ साफ कह देता हूँ कि हाँ भाई इधर काम नहीं किया उधर काम किया. तो ये क्या होता है कि कुछ कुछ लोग खाली दिखाते हैं कि जहाँ काम किया है, तो बाकी जगह छुपा देते हैं. तो आई मैं पूरा दिखा देता हूँ. मतलब वो सब जो ट्रिक्स होता है, मतलब लोगों को बेवकूफ़ बनाने के लिए, मतलब ज़्यादा व्यूज़ ले आने के लिए, तो शायद मुझे फ्यूचर में करना ना पड़े. मतलब आई होप लाइक दिस वर्क्स. बट एनीवेज, लेट्स कंटिन्यू व्हाट वी आर डूइंग. मतलब अभी पूरा दुनिया मतलब दिखावे पे चल रहा है, मतलब जो ज़्यादा दिखाता है उसी का चलता है, तो क्या किया जाए. तो हाँ, सो या इट फेल, एंड after that, like mostly like if you see call writing were being done, and these were small sharks. तो छोटे मोटे शार्क्स थे, मतलब मेजर प्लेयर तो मतलब मेजर ऑपरेटर ये सुबह वाला. सो या गुड आफ्टरनून अमित जी. सो ये सुबह का जो कॉल राइटिंग था वो मतलब एकदम बहुत बड़ा था, तो 120 CR, बाकी ये सब बहुत छोटा मोटा शार्क्स था. Then coming here we got a nice put writing, and again it took support from there. Call writing भी उसके बाद हुआ है, and put writing भी हुआ है, and so the thing is that after that, like, so you have to मैं पहले भी जो बोला था कि you have to see who is dominating. ठीक है, अगर इन लोग डोमिनेट कर रहे हैं, ठीक है, तो यू ट्रेल योर प्रॉफिट्स, एंड यू हैव सीन लाइक कॉल राइटिंग भी हुआ है, चलो ठीक है, बाद में गिर भी सकता है. सो वेन एवर दीज टाइप ऑफ थिंग्स हैपन्स, लाइक कॉल राइटिंग एंड पुट राइटिंग साइड बाई साइड, सो इट मीन्स शॉर्ट स्ट्रैडल. ये मैंने बहुत बार बोला है कि मतलब इसका मतलब है शॉर्ट स्ट्रैडल बन रहा है. तो आप देख सकते हो कि फिर से ऊपर गया और फिर से नीचे भी आ गया, ठीक है. लेकिन अगर आप वन साइडेड मूव लेना चाहते हो तो एक ही चीज़ है कि आपको देखना पड़ेगा कौन डोमिनेट कर रहा है. अगर पुट जैसे कि इधर से एकदम मतलब उधर से ही सपोर्ट लिया, तो यू नो दैट दे आर सम दे हैव द पावर टू बेंड द चार्ट्स. तो इन लोगों के पास पावर है, तो दे आर बेंडिंग द चार्ट्स इन देयर डायरेक्शन, सो यू कैन राइड विद देम. जो ट्रेलिंग प्रॉफिट्स क्या कहा जाता है. तो इधर जाके फिर से कॉल राइटिंग हुआ है थोड़ा मोड़ा, और फिर इधर थोड़ा कॉल राइटिंग हुआ था, ये गिरा था, लेकिन इसके बाद फिर से ऊपर चला गया. लेकिन ये ऊपर जाने के पहले ये सेंसेक्स में पुट राइटिंग हुआ था. आज जैसे सेंसेक्स में मोस्टली इम्पोर्टेंट सेंसेक्स का मतलब होता है क्योंकि उसका एक्सपायरी है. सो द मोस्टली द इम्पोर्टेंस गोज टू सेंसेक्स बिकॉज वी हैव एक्सपायरी देयर टुडे. सो उधर आप देख सकते हो कि उधर पुट राइटिंग हुआ था ये ऊपर जाने के पहले. फिर से अभी जो दिख रहा है कि मतलब बोथ कॉल एंड पुट राइटर्स आर प्रेजेंट, तो शॉर्ट स्ट्रैडल बन रहा है. और ये विथ रिस्पेक्ट टू एटीएम है. सो Let's change the others to near to ATM. This is, let's make it 83,600. And today, good afternoon, sir. Yes, today both Nifty and Bank Nifty AI money flow stopped at 10:53. Later got resumed, but again it stopped. Yes, yes. So sometimes, some days, like technical glitch happens. So I think then after the 10:53. So morning, if you see AI money flow went positive here, like it was totally in the positive zone, showing strength. And then after that, like yes, coming down there neutral zone, and then again fell 10:50. Yeah, so 10:53. Yeah, it stopped there, and then again 11:30. So whenever you notice something, like just let us know. I mean, we then change the data vendor. So, but we'll soon fix this, like so that it becomes a smooth one. And the later one you're saying, it happened at, okay, later 12. Yeah, I think after that it went smooth. So now it's also showing in the AI money flow, it's showing neutral. And Bank Nifty money flow is showing positive. Bank Nifty is showing strength. Like the big put writing happened here before this up move. No, as I said, like we don't consider the dark green. Okay, dark greens are just sometimes skipped because sometimes it might also happen that they bought calls and took it up, but they mostly write calls and write puts. They do mostly writing. So we mostly follow the light green and the light red. Okay. The dark red is put buying, the dark green is call buying, which is just for reference. In the next upgrade, we will have the option to remove it or keep it. But yeah, for now, just mostly we concentrate on the light ones, the light red, which is the call writing, and the light green, which is the put writing. Like here, if you see, the light red was like here, they did call writing, and that was like, even though the small fall was small, but still if you see, it fell. Okay, so now mostly as we are seeing, like both call and put writers are there and so on. Like here, if you see the light green, so they took support. Even if you like see in the morning, so I said, like when a good amount of call writing is happening, so here the light green, the light red is 81 cr, 81 cr of call writing and 44 cr of call writing. So more than 120 cr of call writing, and we have to wait for the charts to bend. So here it happened. Okay, and we have to wait for the charts to bend, and then like it fell. It gave a nice fall. Even here also, like 37.7 cr of call writing happened right at the top there. Like that was the top. So that is the thing. Like the big institutions, they write mostly. So that's why we follow the writing positions. Yes, Ronak, thanks for coming up. So in Nifty, if you see, mostly like call writing has happened. Okay, so even here also call writing, some put writing has been done, but mostly call writing has been done here. And even on the model 5, we have put buying right at the top there. At should we assume that showing negative bias as per call writing? Why negative bias as per call writing? So yeah, so See, today we have expiry in Sensex, so Sensex both call and put writers are there, but in Nifty we saw like mostly call writing is happening and it fell. Even in the model 5 also we have the quantum one, put buyers, but we don't follow the put buying. Yeah, so Ronak got several pumps and dumps today. Let's see. Yeah, someone tried to copy us. Yes, I know. Like someone big, okay, having a lot of followers on X. So they are trying to copy our idea. So this time I did not check the trial. So let it be. So like suppose if I make any indicator, like whenever certain, like let's say this range, okay, I can easily, like let's say I can take 5 candles and I can mark the high and the lows very easily and make up whatever, like I can say that market was consolidating here, and as soon as the like whichever side it breaks, I show that like red candle in my indicator, and again as soon as it goes up I show green candles in my indicator. So and I'll say that uh, big institutions are making short positions, long positions, so we can make, like, that doesn't make any sense. And also moreover, like if market is going up, then only, like, if I print the green ones or something like that, like if market is breaking a range or something, so suppose if it is going above like this, here I print the green candles, and if it is coming down here I print the red candle. So it doesn't like make sense. And also like here, suppose for example in my indicator, while I am saying that here call writing happened, here call writing, put writing happened, so this is on 1 minute chart. If we go to 3 minutes chart also, as I said, like the same output will be there. Like if you see in the morning, the big call writers were there, and here also the call writers and those put writers. So in cumulative form, it's basically whatever happened, like so it's in cumulative form, it's coming here, right? But suppose in some indicator on 1 minute chart it's showing call writing, but if you come on 3 minutes chart or 5 minutes chart, it's not showing call writing. So you know that it's basically based on charts data, not options data. And also there are many limitations on of spine script. I don't know how someone is totally lying on openly on, and that too having so many followers, how openly someone is lying on social media. I don't know. Like, I mean, they should at least think that there are some pine coders also who knows and who can see what they're saying. So, and which is not possible. So, and now people can come and say that no, we have done that for to reduce noise or something, but you can very well understand once you start using it. So again, as I told you, if market is in one direction, that will be the best one. That will work best because it's going in one direction, and suppose if it is going up, and so if I build any indicator that if market goes up, it prints green, so it will print green, 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 and nicely, like everyone like would see that, oh wow, this is a very great indicator. So like try to understand the point, that is, if market is one direction, you can also see that on the charts you have green candles. You don't need another indicator for that. Like right here, what happened in Sensex right here, if you see, so call writing happened and it came down. So on an expiry day, so this type of moves are also like very important. Even at the same time in Nifty also happened. So I'm not saying that the move will continue and there will be a huge fall or not, but again, being an intraday trader, so you just need some move or to capture certain points. Like suppose if I'm trading with 900 quantity, so if I, let's say, able to capture 10 points, like let's say three times 3 points also, okay, and let's say suppose 10 points somehow I get to capture, so with three trades or two trades, so I think it's enough for me. So yeah, so there is actually a member who goes like with 120 lots, not 120 quantity, 120 lots. So whenever what he does is, like, I have told him to be a little bit careful, but what he does is whenever he sees like this type of big call writing, so like I have told him to wait a little for the charts to bend, but he says that उतना पेशेंस मुझे नहीं है, लेकिन हाँ मतलब ये काम करता है तो इसलिए मैं ले लेता हूँ. तो he averages out, like he almost takes 120 quantity, and then like, I mean, rides the fall whenever it comes. But again, so it depends on your trading style. I'm not saying to follow or I'm not recommending anything, but it depends on your trading style. All you need is institution. If you need institutional data, so here it is, and like we are giving you the data of those persons, of those operators who have the power to bend the charts. Okay, like you can purely see here right now live you saw, and there are many live examples as well, like may past live streams also you can go and check out. So if you think that this data could be helpful for your uh, analysis purpose, so you can go for it. Yeah, so there are many members. Yes, you also do 240 lots. So if you want to see the past live streams, like you can go simply here and check out the live section there. Okay, so here we have all those past live streams, and if you want to know more about how to use the indicator, so here you have the high probability setup and how to catch reversals, and also you can watch these videos like the game changer, open challenge, and all these. And also let me pin the comment. Game changer, open challenge, and all these. And also let me pin the comment. Game changer, open challenge, and all these. And also let me pin the comment. Game changer, open challenge, and all these. And also yes, I have made that. So it's basically it's in testing phase. So sometimes I do very rare, but when I know it's sure shot. Game changer. I go with maximum like 9,000 quantity or something very rare, but very rare. And also yes, I have made that. So it's basically it's in testing phase. So I can basically sometimes I do very rare. Yes, so it all depends on your risk management. So there is no recommendation or anything. I are only helping you with maximum institutional data for your analysis. Very rare, but rest is obviously up to you how you want to. Yes, I have made that. Some people just basically it's in testing phase. Make ratios. Like sometimes I do very rare. Yes, so it all depends on your risk management. So there is no recommendation or anything. So sorry, I think there was some problem with the audio. Oh, so sorry, sir. By mistake, the video got started. Okay, so yes, it depends on your trading style. So we are just helping you with the big institutional data, okay, in real time. So if that helps you in your analysis, and if you think you can capture whatever, it helps you in any way, so you are good to go with it. Like here we saw, like in Nifty also call writing happened, some very few put writing. So now it's basically, let's see the amount. 58 lakhs, not even CR, very small. So yes, some members said that can we change this number to like only CR format, like 2.7 CR or 20 CR or something. Like when we hover over here, so it basically shows these numbers, but these are by TradingView default. So yes, I tried a lot, but no. So maybe something on the bars I'll try. So in the next upgrade, like the next upgrade what is coming like within a week. And after that, I think we can go for crypto as well as. Now first I have to perfect this one. Like many people are saying that like you are posting this on X, so all these worked in different different stocks and so on. So like how do we are not getting the how do we track all these stocks and everything? So basically, let's say we only trade in Nifty, Bank Nifty, or Sensex, so it's fine, but it's not feasible to track all those stocks. Yes, I also understand that, but the main problem is that like you can easily build a screener and let's say you fit RSI into it, and it can easily scan at max 40 stocks, because okay, so here some put writing also happened in Sensex, but in here we saw call writing. So anyways, these are very small sharks. So the thing is that PineScript has a limitation of 40 symbols. Like at simultaneously you cannot pull for an indicator, for any indicator. Okay, yes, you can again open the same indicator again, and there also the limitation would be 40. So like that you can increase your limitation, but in one no writing indicates a significant 3 p.m. move. Okay, so 6 minutes to 3 p.m. No, writing is there, call writing is also there. Yes, so basically this is being built to identify the cash market selling and buying pressure. So let's go to 3 minutes time frame. So in 1 minute there are a lot of noise, but if we go to 3 minutes time frame, if you see here, like I've seen that like mostly, for example, let's take an example of today. Okay, so yeah, so we got the sell signal on there at here, right here. So whenever it goes below the zero, its selling pressure is more. But I mean, there are kind of divergences which lets us spot reversals also. Like, so while I was testing it, I saw it like, so suppose if it okay, let's concentrate. I'll show you. Yeah, so this is an example. Like today, we are on 3 minutes chart. Now observe here, like it started going up here. So yes, I mean it went to the green zone, but again it came down. But later on, again it went more than that. But you see, like here it did not go, it did not cross that level as well. Like whatever the level it happened there, it did not cross there. Okay, so it went up, but it did not cross there. So that's kind of divergence we are having here. That is in the cash market, it's showing that there is weakness. Though this Nifty is going up, there is weakness. Okay, and then again it comes down. So something like that. So again, like there are, we can easily build many indicators that are lagging, but as you all know, like it's very hard to make something which is like leading one. So that's why I mean it might take some time, like because what is happening is because sometimes like the like mostly this is not in Nifty or Bank Nifty, but mostly in stocks what is happening is uh, like cash market is more heavy than the FNO segment. Okay, so like what I mean is that like more activity is going on in cash than in FNO. So in those cases I've seen that like we are having problem. So that's why I'm going for the cash segment, like to figure out whether the big institutions are buying, like their buying pressure or selling pressure is more, or they are neutral. So for that, like I'm building this one. Okay, 1 minute, 2 minutes to 3 p.m. So even here also you saw put trading happened. Even after that also, like, you got four green candles and with a big one here. Okay, so it's good enough for you to capture some points and get out. And also we have our like level as well, the resistance level. So these levels were drawn very way in the past, so still they are working. Like, anyways, 3 p.m. move. What could be the 3 p.m. move? Like, yeah, put trading is happening, but in Nifty, let's see. So yeah, put trading happened there. Now 3 p.m. it goes up. Let's see. Like, call writers are also there, so I think like neutral kind of scenarios should happen. But again, this is not nothing much. Like, this is just a little bit of put writing that happened. Yeah, calm expiry. How to catch the gamma blast from this indicator? देखिए मतलब so yeah, I think Mayur, that I think you are Bengali, so yes, the thing is that everything has been considered in the analysis. Like even I also don't know whether, like, whatever they are showing, is it gamma blast or what. I mean, there are many other things as well, so the probability of whose is higher, like it shows. But again, all you need is to capture moves, right? So if you think that, like, these institutions, like, they have the power and you want to also track them live, like, just look at it in the morning. Like, call writing happened here, and just wait for the charts to bend. And I mean, even at the top also further call writing and it fell. This was more than, like, this is 44 and this is 81 CR, 120 CR. So, and after that, like, mostly call and put writers were there. So even in this region also, like, mostly call writers were there, if you see, as we don't follow the deep green, which is buying. And again, some put writers came in here right at the bottom, took it up, and again call writers were also there, short straddle were forming, so again came down, and here we were live, you saw mostly call writing happening, and again it came down, and so that's how it's going like. See, there are many fancy names in the market because these gamma blast and all these things, I mean, people just try to sell their course with fancy names. Once they put some fancy names or use some very hi-fi words, like very heavy words, so people, what usually people think is that, oh wow, we don't know this, like this is something new in the market, and it's a very heavy word means it's a very heavy thing, like it will work out. I mean, you try to relate the heavy word with the how the indicator works. I mean, not understanding that those are marketing gimmicks and nothing else. So try to understand what is like. I mean, gamma blast is fine, but like after the move I mean, you will get the gamma blast. So right here we saw put trading happening and it went up. And again today we have like Sensex expiry, so, and it's all happening right in front of you and live, right? So again the thing is that, I mean, don't go by the words, try to understand in plain and simple language what does it mean. Okay, so Greeks, like even I also use Greeks mostly, like you would see that like here in the AI money flow also I use Greeks, but Greeks is the thing like which takes the change. Okay, so Greeks always comes later, like you cannot use Greeks to identify some upcoming move or something like beforehand. Like I'm saying that suppose what I want to mean is that suppose market is falling and it will further fall or not, yes, you can understand from that, like for as we also have like our AI money flow. Okay, so like if market is going up or and the scores are further increasing, we understand. Okay, but suppose if market is going up, now it will reverse or not, that you cannot go with the Greeks. So like here, so market was going up, we saw call writing happening here, right? So now we have to wait for the charts to bend. But now suppose you think like go with the Greeks. So Greeks are nothing but, you know, everything is like change. Okay, so change in this, change in that. So the change, if you look at here, so it's positive. Okay, so the thing is that you have to understand that with Greeks or something you cannot catch. It's very hard to catch reversals. I mean, that's what someone said like in the starting. Like my indicator is very underrated. So because I don't know like how to use some heavy words or something. So I just have kept the name very simple. So anyways, the thing is that like first try to understand that like you would see many fancy names coming up in the market these days. It's just to sell their courses. I mean, trust me, like it's just to sell their courses. Yes, so I mean you are there, so I'll take the help of some IMC guy like you, and then because I tried like it's not happening in, like अंदर से आता है मतलब वो तो नहीं आ रहा है मतलब. Yeah, so I mean, there is something called in Bengali. I think in other language also we have the same thing. That is, whenever something is too complex, we always say that pati বাংলায় বলো কি খায় না পড়ে পাতি বাংলায় বলো ঠিক আছে তো that is the same thing goes everywhere. I also do the same thing whenever anyone like uses some hi-fi words. I try to, or wherever I see anything like very hi-fi, I just try to think that what is it actually like in simple, plain and simple language, what does it mean? Once you understand that, you understand the clear picture, what is happening. So nothing can be done. Like what happens is that many new people come in the market and they easily get fooled. And every year, like many freshers are joining the IT sector, and again to have some extra income. Obviously, like you need some extra income because you go for parties and all those stuff. So and थोड़ा सा extra income आ जाए तो चलो देखते हैं तो they come into this market and every year I mean various many new people are coming. Okay, so to try out their luck and or maybe to try to make some extra money, and they are easily fooled by those things because we have been here for a very long time and we understand how things work. But if someone doesn't know how things work, they will only see the output and they will think, oh wow, so this can work for me. But or they all see those hi-fi words and easily get persuaded. Yeah, so always like even you see the journalists like they use always the heading is uh, like some I mean you won't understand reading the heading. So most of the times they write those headings to spice up the things. So everyone is just like involved in spicing up the things rather than improving the things. Yeah, so the thing is that like the greed factor comes into play and everything. So even yesterday also before the market close, I gave you where the highest put writing happened. So again, like so yesterday I did not get time to come live, but before the market closed, like here, I think so that was the morning one. So I posted it. Yeah, this one. If you see yesterday's time, like 3:18. So I posted writing that the highest put writing happened. 112 CR of put writing happened there. Okay. So like I always say that I'll do my best even if I don't get time to come live or so on. So This was the point where the highest put writing happened there, and after that, like, it went up and took support. And right there, if you see also, that was in a falling market, like here. Okay. And the guy, I think, who has named this Gamma Blast or something, or who uses on Twitter the most. So yes, like, I have respect for that guy. So I won't take his name, but I have respect for that guy. And like, his name, I think, starts with S. So, but try to understand that, like, he's using a huge capital to just write far out of the money, far out of the money, like 1 or 2 rupees premium. Okay, so no, ends with the first letters. I mean, the first name starts with S, and the first name only ends with G. Nifty 25 500 PE. What is your view? I think you have just come. Like, go and check out the pin post, and then try to read this one, and try to read the indicator. We don't we No, Edwin, please don't spam. Like, we don't keep a view. Okay, so we go as how the big institutions are doing. So right here in the morning, you saw the big institutions were doing call writing. Okay, we wait for the charts to bend. Like here, you saw 120 cr of more than 120 cr of call writing happening here. This is 37.7 cr. So more than 150 cr of call writing happened, and it fell. Okay, yesterday at the end, I also posted on X. Here we were having like 121 cr put writing, and it went up. Okay, so now what view will you have? Like, if someone was having a view of going long yesterday, so he's also correct, but today morning the view changed and it came down. So views will continuously change, so there is no point in keeping a particular view or something. Like here, put writers came in, took support and went up right from the bottom. It captured the reversal right from the bottom. So that's what I'm saying. Like, there is no point in keeping, like, if you're an FNO trader, so yes, like, suppose I sell options far out of the money or so on, so then there is a point in keeping view. Okay, so, but like, let's I mean, since we are tracking the big institutional data in real time, so let's track them. Like, we are tracking them in real time, and let's go with them. Like, even before this fall also, we got this signal, like, we were live here. So why do we need to keep a view? Like, that's my question. But again, yes, if you're an investor or something, so, or if you're like going positional, then you need a view. Otherwise, for intraday, just do just go and see what the big guys are doing, and that will give you a lot of ideas, like what can happen. Nifty, coincidentally, his name. No, I think he did not come up with the gamma blast thing. Like, I think someone else. I'm speaking. I also don't know. Yes, I mean, if you see, like, if you go to any prop decks, like if you have been into any prop decks trading platform where people are trading, so either they are like writing very 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 far out of the money and taking positional or sitting calm. Mostly you will see that mostly you will see that they enter and exit. Okay, so I mean, अगर नहीं काम किया, so they will shout काट दो and otherwise, like if it works also, they will just take the profit and get out. Yeah, but Gamma Blast, like I think this name, I think I heard it first from someone else, but again I saw that, like I plotted the gamma charts. I also, like, I was surprised at that point. I also plotted the gamma charts and everything, then saw that, like, I mean, accuracy is not that great. Like after the blast you get the blast sign, like that's the problem. Because Greeks are nothing but change in the values, like IV premium, like, so the change, until unless the change is occurring, so you won't also get that in your, right now some call buyers and put writers are there, so you see they are going for it. Even here also some put writing, but not much. But yes, in Nifty it's happening. Okay, so but again the blast will be like seen after it has blasted, like, right? So after you get a big green candle or a big red candle, then I think you will get the huge change in the gamma or something. So yes, Sensex expiry is almost over. Let's once have a recap of how it went. So this is today. I mean, 83,800. So if you see yesterday, like starting, there were mostly like call writers were present. Even in Nifty also we saw call writing happening. Here some big call writing happened. Right before this fall, like some big call writing happened. Again further here as well. Some put writers came in to give support. But again, like if you look at compare the size, so they were very small. Like don't go with the call buying plus put writing, only look at the light green part. Okay, and yeah, so mostly call writing happened. Here was a big put writing that happened, and someone like they were doing put writing here as well, and then it took support and went up. And today morning again big put writers, again big call writers were there. Put writing also happened, but look at who put the bigger bet, like the call writers. And then again, like here mostly again call writing and some put writing were there. So these put writers also tried to take it up, like if you see, but again call writers came in and it fell again. And again some put writers, significant put writing was seen here before this up move, and again some call writers here, and now the end we were there, and I told you that both call and put writers are there, so it's a short straddle. And also like the 3 p.m. move wasn't that much today, so it's neutral because of those short straddles. Yes, but the Greeks are that only, like it's since it's basically the change, so it takes time to change. Like so, I also use Greeks for my scores here as well, but sometimes I have seen like let me show you that yesterday. Even if we go, I can show you a clear example of yesterday. I saw uh, today. I think we don't have a clear example or something. So let me show you, like sometimes I mean not like I mean see Greeks, if you follow, I'm not saying it's totally bad or something, like I'll show, right, like it's also sometimes leading, but I'll show you with an example, uh, because I also use Greeks and other things for my score. I'll show you with an example of yesterday. But something like this, that is most often the reversals or whatever like you're getting. So that most often it's not possible with Greeks. Like with Greeks, you can have a view. Okay, not something like sudden reversal or something, because before reversal you cannot get it. Like okay, so let me show you like. So this is July 1, so this is 30th July, yesterday. Yeah, so this was yesterday. Okay, so let me show you here. Yes, the blue one is the Nifty spot chart, that is the line chart, and the score chart is the red one. Okay, the score. So maybe I saw it somewhere, like let's see. Yeah, so this was an example, like see, starting from here, Nifty was going up. Okay, Nifty was going up, but you see the score decreased. Okay, so these type of examples, like I mean that means this is a fake up move. So like here it's going up, but our score is decreasing. Okay, so this is kind of an example, like where you see the divergence, that is the gap between the spot and the chart. Whenever they increase, they also get decreased. So finally it fell. Okay, again you see at the end it was, I mean yesterday was a very good example, like even at the end also you see, right at the end, like Nifty was here, look at here, Nifty was almost like down there, but you see the score line, they started increasing here, and you see the gap started increasing. Okay, and today morning you saw like spot also went up. So that is the kind of scenarios, like how you can even utilize I mean Greeks also. But yes, I mean everything has its advantage and disadvantage, you have to understand that. So so yes, all those workshop things and everything. So like, yes, maybe like when I have a little bit more followers, so I might start, but for now I don't think it will be houseful. So anyways, first I'm onto this thing, like the perfecting the HFT. Perfecting the HFT means like I'm still thinking how we can let uh, how we can get the signals like from the stocks or somewhere like where big institutions are making big positions and charts are bending and following that. So yeah, so because we cannot have it on Pine script, because as I said, like we have a limitation of 40 symbols and market ends. So we have a limitation of 40 symbols. So like just for Nifty only, like just this indicator itself is fetching 6 plus 6 12, and let's say the spot and the futures chart as well. So 14 symbols this only is fetching. So to track one stock or one index, if you need 14 symbols, so you can, in the scanner you can have at most 3 to 4. We can still reduce that, but you can have 3 to 4 or max to max 5. So that's why like I have to think of something outside of trading view, and yeah, so that's what I'm currently like thinking, and after this upgrade I'll work on that. I'll start working on that. So anyways, like if you are still like so if I'm able to crack that, obviously like I mean I'll keep that as a separate one, because that will be an excellent feature, like I mean a kind of lottery thing. So the thing is that yes, so anyways, again, if you are like, but yes, so for now whoever the members are, they will get it obviously, and in the future like I'll make it a separate one, or maybe I have to increase the price. So anyways, the thing is that like if this works for you, you can opt for it, and all you have to do is like um, you have to go to my website, and you can, so those who are new here, so how to get the indicators, so you have to go to the website, and also those who don't have money to buy, so for them, like as I posted yesterday also, I post on X, you can follow those, and those who wants to opt for it, you have these plans, and all the plans contains the same thing. It's just that the higher you go, the more you save, and you get access right away, but your membership count starts from tomorrow onwards. Yeah, so thanks Suman, and yeah, so that's it for today, and like in Nifty ending, we can see like mostly call and put writers both are there, but majorly like call writing is like dominating, if we can see that. And also let's look at our Nifty AI money flow. How is it ending? So it's ending in neutral zone, and here in slightly positive zone, like the Bank Nifty scores. So yeah, so that's it for this video. Again, if you like the live stream, and so please don't forget to put a like, and thanks for watching, and see you in the next one.